We did. We spent some time in the green room together, and it was a lot of staring at each other, squinting, and trying to figure out who's older. We established that today. And a lot of just like, hey, nice jeans. Are those Jinko? Actually, do you know what the commercial is? The famous commercial from the 80s is, are those blank jeans you're wearing? Do you remember this? Bugle Boy. They're Bugle Boy jeans.
Bugle Boy. Oh, wow. I do remember Bugle Boy.
He stopped participating.
I didn't know this was an 80s jeans show. And
we didn't have the
money.
Either,
I didn't have the money growing up to get Bugle Boy or Gerbeau or any of those things.
To see a commercial.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, baby.
I am so excited to be with the BeatiDudes here today.
You've been disqualified.
Jumped the gun.
You can run next year at the state finals.
Well, let me tell you something. I run so as to win, even if that means I start before you.
There you go. A little bit of cheating never hurt anybody.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right, Jeff?
That's right. I don't know that that's true, but my name's Jeff Schiefelbein. I'm one of the BeatiDudes. This show is actually an incredible opportunity to come together at a tiny table. The way that men like to sit as close as possible to one another as they explore really serious questions about faith and life and how to live it in all that we do on that road. Praise be to God to hopefully spend our feast days with Jesus after all this junk is done.
Wow.
All these details, you know?
After the junk. Should I go now?
You might want to.
This is part of the junk that we have to do as part of our life that gets us to eternity. So, like, let's do well here.
Do this well.
Yeah. After the junk's done. I see where this is going now.
Junk with excellence, right?
You know, and thinking of, what is it, college hunks who move away junks?
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
It's something like that, yeah.
I'm welcomed by Nick Bezner.
I'm your favorite college-aged hunk.
You're college-age?
I don't know.
What does it even mean to say I'm welcomed by?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody's ever
Nobody
questioned
says that.
And also by Paul Kolker.
Yes, happy to be here. Not sure what's happening.
Do you have bigger biceps now or when you were in college?
Probably when I was in college.
Are we doing this?
Wait,
Because like
y'all aggied out, and we're joined by Marcel LeJeune.
Well, my name is Marcel LeJeune.
LeJeune. Dang it, I've never heard it said that way.
That's because I say it so perfectly.
And he said it right before we pressed record, so you have heard it. Recently.
I was getting into the podcast zone of focused on what the questions were in the order of the show.
For sure, you're always so focused.
Like that question, how do you say your name?
Hey, I know that you got on a button down, so we don't have to get too crazy, but why don't you both show a bicep? Like, let's see yours real quick, Paul.
No, what are we doing?
Ooh, careful now. That's a nice
great
shirt. I don't want that.
What are we doing?
Dude,
You think you had more biceps in college?
what did you look like
You
in
had
college?
biceps on your biceps?
That's it.
Muscles on your muscles?
It was muscles all the way down.
Oh, my goodness.
I just hide mine better than Paul.
You hide them.
Yeah, you hide them in that
Because you don't want to
long
intimidate people.
No, I don't want to scare the little kids.
It's holy masculinity. Again, testosterone. I'm just...
Gosh. I know. You know what's crazy? I have quadriceps because my triceps are so big, they're actually just double biceps.
Did you say triceps?
It makes
catch all your
men and
tears.
women cry. What's wrong with that, Mommy?
Some people tear muscle, you tear muscle.
Oh, yeah. My biceps were so big in college that's how I'd wipe my tears. I would just flex. Zoink.
Oh, my God.
What are you, Fred Flintstone?
Amazing.
Well, speaking of college, we all have like a really great connection. Marcel, welcome to the BeatiDudes, first of all. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
No, for real, this is awesome.
I've never sat at this small a desk with this many men.
Yeah.
Perfect. We stole it out of a 5th grade classroom.
Pretty much. And for one kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. If you make it through today, we take you to the couples booth at Chili's and we all eat like this.
I found God at Chili's.
In College Station.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wore white jeans to a Chili's in College Station. And I know this because about a year later, I was in an economics class and this girl goes, "Oh, you're the guy with the white jeans." And I said, "What?" She goes, "You wore white jeans to Chili's. All of us were making fun of you." I go, "I don't have white jeans." She goes, "Yeah, you do." And this became this thing where I had to remember something, which is hard.
Ooh, hey now.
Like a name pronunciation?
You had to remember things in college?
Stop. I had bleached some jeans one night to be stupid, and I did have white jeans, but I forgot all about it. And she's like, no, everybody knows that you wear white jeans to Chili's.
I had green jeans at one point, and my wife rejected them.
Wait, you had them while you were married?
Yes.
Were they Gerbeau?
No. Do you know? You don't know what Gerbeau is?
Go take a lap, Nick. Go take a lap.
Gen X.
Grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe go use the internet to look up what was
I've
cool.
heard of I know
coming
most
back.
references.
Gerbeau's coming back.
I know
It's
Jinko.
better.
I know
Gas jeans
Jinko.
are back now.
Yeah, Jinko was a thing.
I'm happy with both. Well, Jinko's like for skaters and people that can't keep their
Gerbeau
pants
are
up.
fancy people. Like
They have the little white strip
Yeah.
right at the zipper area.
Yeah, they did.
And that's how you knew it was Gerbeau.
Yep.
If it didn't have that, it was Gerbunk.
Fake.
Well, now you all out there, all of you,
Gerbeau.
Gerbro. They should sponsor this.
The more
because
you
we're the-
Jabro.
More you, Jabro.
You've all watched Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the cool
Gosh.
kid that like always doing that with his hair or whatever, and making fun of him whenever Napoleon or they're dancing for Carlos Pedro, and that kid's wearing Gerbeau jeans throughout the entire movie. You just, if you look close, he's got the little Gerbeau tag.
I don't look
There's
close.
one man in this world that knew that.
Yeah, Jeff.
He's sitting to my right.
Paul?
No, you farther to the right.
Also, he's sitting really far to your left.
Yeah, that's the world. It
All
comes
the
back
way
around to the
around
circle.
Well, if
Sphere.
you believe that kind of thing.
I don't know if gravity catches my left.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. Can't put it down. Sorry. I just love the disappointed look on Marcel's face. That's what I go for.
That's the kind of joke that, you know, the old priest tells at the beginning of his homily to try to get people going.
And that's when-
and the 5 people in the front row. And everybody else just goes.
Hey, that's Marcel has a clipboard in the back, and he's like, "That was stupid." That was
I do.
Stupid.
Don't say
I do.
that.
I give feedback on homilies pretty regularly.
Because you're in Parish Renewal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so y'all knew each other back in the college days, the two of you?
Yes, so you actually became the campus minister at St. Mary's,
Yeah.
I think after my time, but like right after, and so it was when my brothers were there.
Yeah. So I started at St. Mary's in 2006. So I was 2002 to 2006, I was at St. Elizabeth's in Lubbock, Texas Tech.
What year are you from A&M?
95.
Oh, you're older than me.
Yes,
you look
I am.
younger than me. What's up
No.
with this? Come on.
No.
Okay. Well, we're both Gen X, so y'all can. Yeah.
Do I really look younger than him?
You do.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
So
somehow.
Nick was in school when I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other
was
Nick
there.
that
and
looks
other
like that
Nick.
Nick,
The
yeah.
Nicks were
Yeah.
both in school when I was there. Yeah.
And you had a relationship with the other Nick, but you probably confused them both at different times.
Probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
People are like giving you spiritual direction. You're like, I don't think
Yeah.
we've ever
I've
met
never
before.
met you, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I walked with Nick Balzer for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know his family. I know his sister's, family because it's the same family. But no, she married.
Who's she married?
She married into the
That's a
Lafettes,
good
and I know them
joke.
too.
That
so
is
all
a
of
good
them,
joke
yeah.
for a homily.
It's just all connected. I'm old.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't
true.
have all these good memory things like you,
Yeah, Gerbeau.
you young people.
Jerbo.
So wait, and did you knew him because of your brother?
Well, sort of. We actually met because I was giving the discernment talk.
Yeah.
And so I had to like clear my talk.
Yeah, I had to come talk to me.
Yeah, with Marcel before.
Give the talk before the talk.
Yeah. So we used to do that. And I don't know if they still do, but all the people that come on the retreats, you have to go give it to somebody who worked on staff. And I was a director of campus ministry for 11 years. So
Did you have Paul stand up in front of you and give a talk like he was talking to a bunch of people?
no.
No, we were sitting
We
down.
just sit down and you go over the points, and,
Yeah.
and I'd tell you how you're terrible. I
Wouldn't it
still
be-
do this, but
That's
now I
your
do.
full-time job.
Basically,
28 years of
You
telling
gonna
people
be
you're
full-time
terrible at
judger?
stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
Full-time,
no.
you just judge?
I am very judgy. Yes. No, I try to tell people what they're not so good at so that I can help them be good at these things.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
break them down to build them up kind of thing.
Yeah.
The ultimate
Yeah,
salesperson. I'm going to identify your pain and I'm going to solve it. Yeah.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, and wouldn't it be great though if we actually did make people stand up and give a speech as if there was 300 of us and it was live, but there's just one?
Uncomfortable.
Like anything they break, you're like, that doesn't work.
It's actually harder to give a talk to one person
For sure.
than it is to a room,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a huge room. Like
sure.
I'd rather give a talk to an arena than I would to one person. So like if I had to sit here and do this with you and just go for half an hour, and there's no real feedback,
if you were giving a keynote to me,
exactly. There's no energy. It's just a weird room.
How does that translate to a podcast where you're facing the same direction with everybody? Could you do a 3-minute keynote right now if we just cold turkey said go?
Probably.
Go.
No.
He said probably.
I said probably. I could, but why would they want to listen to that?
Because it's better than the dead air.
Okay. What do you want me to do? And let's... Because I don't think Nick wants this to happen.
I do. I'm in for it.
So
you give me a topic.
You've just been hired by 3 guys.
Burgers and fries.
Yep. And we're hosting a priest conference.
Ooh, I do priest conferences.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We need you to do the opening keynote to explain to priests that what they're doing is wrong, but there's hope.
I can do that.
3 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming to the Burgers and Fries Conference. We're 3 guys at the Chili's table. We're going to stay up here with our keynote speaker tonight because this is going to make things more comfortable for you if we're standing next to him, flanking him as he delivers a 3-minute keynote. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's known for a lot of stuff, but the biggest thing he's known for is being the only Marcel LeJeune.
LeJeune. Like run, have fun in the sun.
I'm doing it.
With your buns.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our keynote speaker,
Marcel LeJeune.
All right, fathers, I just want to tell you, first of all, thank you for your ministry. You do excellent work. But isn't it hard being a priest today in a parish where things just kind of feel stuck? Where things aren't moving the way you necessarily want them to, where you're wanting to have like all this fruit and it's just not happening. Where things sometimes, your time is taken up by having to deal with the roof, having to do all the personnel issues, all the demands that are on your time, the email, the bills that have to be paid, everything that's happening here. Well, I think there's a better way, but it takes some radical change. So if you think about it, if we're on a trip right now to Australia, we get on a ship and we get 1 degree off course. What ends up happening? We're not going to hit Australia, right? Well, that's the church the last few generations. We've been a few degrees off course, and now we're really far from what we're supposed to be doing. Our destination is not going to be achieved because we got off course. And now we can't just make a 1 or 2 degree shift to get there. We got to make major course corrections. And some of the major course corrections are culture doesn't change by having this big vision and everything's going to happen. It happens by small incremental changes where you change a life that changes a life that changes a life. And I think if you go back to the model of Jesus Christ, he tells us how to do this. He spent 74% of his time investing in 12 men. 74% of his time investing in 12 men. How many men are you investing in right now? How many people are you investing in right now, fathers? And where's the fruit? And what the main principle I want to get across to you is this. Spiritual fruitfulness is named before it's numbered. It's named before it's numbered. So I could talk about all the spiritual fruit that came out of Texas A&M, but Nick Balzer, who I just saw a little while ago, is more important than all those numbers to me. Why? Because I know the guy. I love the guy. I want to see him succeed. I want him to go to heaven. And that's how we start to change culture. Texas A&M at St. Mary's, we didn't do it by having the right projects, having the big programs, having the right events. We did it by staff pouring into students who poured into other students who poured into other students. And we created a culture of evangelization and discipleship where fruitfulness is named before it's numbered. And it changed everything. And that's how we got here. And I think it's possible in your parish too. But you got to start with you. You can't do this and expect others, not do it and expect others to do it. So you and your staff and your key leaders, you start to do it. Just watch what happens.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Right on target, too.
This never has happened.
This is the first.
Yeah, Unless tell me it happened, I don't remember.
But it's going to start happening more.
That was awesome.
Thanks. I told you I do this all the time.
I know. And thank you. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah. For those of you who aren't sitting on this side of the table, we put a timer up. And you also nailed that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I literally challenge people when So I work with
Yeah, we can tell people what you do.
So
now.
I work with, let's do that. So I run an apostolate called Catholic Missionary Disciples.
Yeah.
And so what we do is we deeply invest in leadership teams for parishes and dioceses, and we come alongside them and we get them some of those pastoral skills that they've missed. Discipleship, evangelization, like how do you multiply, how do you change culture, but you got to back up because I think everybody nowadays wants somebody else to do this or just wants the golden key that unlocks the box. Yeah, they want the package program from the publisher. Tell me the program that's going to fix all our problems. And that's not how it happens. It happens by skill that you start to live out. It's a lifestyle. It's something that's not compartmentalized either. I do this all the time in my natural life, right? And so they don't have these skills. And so I come alongside them and help them grow in those skills. Things like, how do you tell your story? How do you evangelize people that don't go to church? How do you, take somebody from one stage of discipleship and make them a mature disciple? Teach them how to pray, how to go on mission, how to do all this stuff. And then we start to work with the institution. Because the institutional stuff is actually an easier thing in some sense. So that's what I do. So I come alongside and they have to tell me their story and then I tell them what they're doing wrong.
Incredible.
They have to give me the gospel message in their own words, and I tell them how to improve it. And then they have to go do these things with other people. Yeah. So we're applying this in a coaching session, and then also they go and have to do it with other people. And then they learn how to do it with the people they're working with. So that it's not just something I'm doing as a staff member who has all the answers, but we have to get Catholics on the ground who are missionary disciples who we're not just buzzwording that. They're literally disciples of Jesus Christ going on mission. Yeah. And making other disciples. That's what changes stuff.
Are they coming to you because they know they have a need? Or you have good marketing and they say, I'll give this dude a shot? Like, how does this happen?
No marketing. We have our marketing budget is literally zero.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all word of mouth.
And you have the free version of LinkedIn.
Wow. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I do. You find me on LinkedIn. It's free. Yeah.
Well, you named it, so now you can number it.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but here's the big thing is that these folks who come are kind of what you call early adopters. But the conversation in the church has changed in the last 10 or 15 years dramatically. We could not talk about this in things like priest convocations 15 years ago. And yet I get to do this all over the country.
Yeah.
I get to go talk to bishops and priests and diocesan leaders and parish leaders all over the place. And we're having these conversations and it's really stinking cool.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the fruits of it too, because you've been doing this long enough, both inside of parishes that you were part of, and now as a consultant advisor.
Yeah,
Simon Cowell.
Nah, it's more coach than consultant, but there's got to be some consulting as well, in a sense. But yeah, a big part of it is you got to go with somebody that you trust, right? Well, how do I get the trust? Well, they look at the results of the things that I've led previously. Yeah. Now, it wasn't just me. We got to be careful there. I had bosses who were great men. I've had great teams, and that was one of the great successes we did. Is we built a great team. You know, as you guys know in this office, right? You build a great team, you're going to go run together, you're going to do great things. That's a big part of it. So it's all that and, a stick of butter.
Well, and I think you could throw in this part where you're teaching people how to be more intentional in their listening and then in their building of other people by bringing in Paul to be your improv specialist for communications. That's not funny. I'm literally pitching the guy.
Come on,
I've never had somebody laugh at me. I can't believe you would
laugh at...
Come on. If you put a 20 with that, you'd get a job.
Well, I don't have cash. I would have.
Yeah, I actually have to teach people how to ask big questions, listen, assess where they are spiritually, and then how to respond appropriately. It's like I actually have a little acronym for it. You want the acronym?
Yeah, hit us with it.
ALAR. Ask, listen, assess, respond. What do you think about that, Nick?
Makes me think of Father Chris Alar, but...
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. But yeah.
YouTube sensation.
Kind of reminds me of the prayer acronym, right? Acknowledge, relate, receive, respond.
Yeah, let's not get that confused, people, all right? Stick to it. It's ALAR, okay? Ask, listen, assess, respond. Thanks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to outshine the branding. My bad.
ACAC in sales, agree, confirm, answer, close. It's really an acronym for
ABC, always be closing.
Yep. Let's keep going with this.
Oh, no. Does anybody remember all the acronyms?
Go now in the
every
comments.
One of them ever. I actually struggle with a lot of things, but I have every acronym down.
The church likes acronyms too.
Oh, well, you know what
It was right after all the prepositions.
I get confused. Luckily, the internet's improved, but like all the letters after priest, I'll be like, what does this even mean? Like, it's very overwhelming, especially when you're like trying to be catechized. You're like, is this person a priest or does this mean you're a doctor somewhere? Like, what is this?
Yeah, and the worst of all of those, the STD.
So true.
The doctor of sacred theology, but it's STD.
Yeah. Right, can it be DST?
Yeah. Why could? Yeah. It's Latin. That's why,
I understand, but it would help. Yeah. But then you got Carmelites that have OCD.
That's true.
So they never make spelling mistakes.
OCD, STD.
Right. Yeah.
They could have both.
Yes.
That's just bad.
I'm stopping myself.
Do you see how I haven't even attempted to think during this because I know what ground you're playing on?
Yeah.
I don't even play there.
No. You always play there, and if you go there, it's only going to be worse.
No, Paul.
Not our playground.
Have you ever watched the BeatiDudes?
No, I'm not a podcast guy.
I actually can't stand podcasts.
No, I'm not a podcast guy.
I'm dead serious.
I watch probably one podcast a month, and it's if somebody sends it to me.
Yeah, and if you go on podcasts, right?
I'm on a lot of podcasts.
But you're like a no prep kind of guy. Like this is nothing for you.
I've got no prep
because you're living an undivided life.
That's right,
baby.
See what you did there.
Yeah, it's just a weird setup to plug our marketing budget's free also.
Okay, so
call the BeatiDudes.
Yeah, exactly.
Howdy, co-hosts.
Yo,
what's up?
I love working with you guys. And what I think is so wild is how many people out there say you should separate work life from personal life. Y'all have heard that?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about all that.
Here, we don't believe it. We think your work life and your personal life should be combined with your
spiritual life.
And that's why we combined with hiswayatwork.com. This is a group that helps you to dedicate through consecration your entire business to the
Sacred Heart of Jesus.
That's right. Make Jesus the CEO of your business by going through the consecration, and you can get your own kit. What you do is you go to the website,
hwaw.com.
and then you put in the code
Undivided 10.
That'll give you some money off. And then you can go through and do your own consecration prayers.
It's powerful.
It's meaningful.
Changing.
And it brings the Lord into all that you do.
We love you, Jesus. Sacred Heart of Jesus,
have mercy on us.
Hiswayatwork.com.
HWAW.
That's what I meant. You know what I think is hard about starting a business? Healthcare, for crying out loud. It's expensive. It's intimidating. At the end of the day, you're probably paying for stuff you don't even agree with. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I knew you could. So what we did is we started working with Solidarity Health Share. Totally different. These folks are aligned with us morally and ethically. And even the structure from a cost perspective works for us as we're launching businesses, as we're growing our families. And I don't know if you know this, but a couple times my kids went to the hospital in the last 2 years.
They sure have.
Yours? But Solidarity has walked with us through all of it, including some crazy stuff for Benny Pro, my little boy. So all of this to say, I would encourage anybody out there thinking about their own business, their own needs, check out Solidarity Health Share for a better alternative to regular healthcare. So check out learnmore.solidarityhealthshare.org/BeatiDudes. Nick, when it comes to investing, I just feel like money and morality don't always line up. What's the answer?
Often that's the case, but our friends at Aquinas Wealth Advisors have a really great solution. It's called the Faith and Finance Score. You go on their website and you put in your info. They tell you where you're invested and where it doesn't actually line up with where you want to be.
So you mean I don't just have to funnel money towards a retirement fund where I don't know what it's investing in?
That's right, you don't. And you don't even have to give up or sacrifice returns. You can get both.
So just get on the computer, bing, and I type in the website
AquinasWealth.com. It takes longer to type than it does to get your faith and finance score.
Thanks, guys. Great job, Nick.
You betcha.
No, so you're saying you're trying to kind of help shape culture and all of that. Is it because that maybe priests they're equipped theologically and philosophically and all of that, but they're not necessarily set up to be a CEO of a parish? I mean, which is functionally a lot of times what they have to do. I mean, they have to manage personnel, all that kind of stuff. So you're saying you're having to help retool them along those lines.
Well, there's two different areas they really need help in right now. Okay, so in the Catholic way of forming a priest, okay, so seminary and formation especially, there's 4 different areas. Okay, there's the pastoral, the human, the spiritual, okay, so and the intellectual. Well, which one do you think we're best at? It's got to be intellectual. I mean, and especially at the seminary level.
Yeah.
Okay. Spiritual we're pretty dang good at. I mean, we've got all this like this richness of Catholic spirituality, right?
Yep.
The human and the pastoral are the two weakest right now. And human includes leadership issues like you're talking about.
Yeah.
And there's some really great apostolates out there who are doing this stuff. Like, and I just want to, I'll tell everybody, just came from a meeting with 8 other apostolates where we spent 3 days talking about collaborating, and we prayed together, and we're all in the Parish Renewal sphere.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool. But we all have our different little niches, right? And but a lot of them do this leadership stuff, and they do it really well.
Yeah.
When I say really well, I mean really well. So we're more pastoral. We're the evangelization and the discipleship stuff for a new generation that they just never got in seminary.
Yeah.
And if people are like, what do you mean they never got it? They never went and did street evangelization.
Yeah.
Sure.
They never did door-to-door evangelization. They never had to sit down with somebody who owns a tattoo parlor, has a dog, and is in an irregular relationship, but never been married, got a kid, had an abortion. And then you got to say, okay, tell me about the claims of Jesus. And you got to listen to that person and try to figure out where they're at, because they may actually believe, and we don't know it unless we know. So all of those kind of skills, how do we figure out, how do we do this stuff? Our priests, our religious, our bishops, and our lay professionals, for the most part, haven't gotten that formation in depth that's necessary, especially in 21st century post-Christian culture.
Jeff's deciding which direction he's going to go. Are you about to talk about pre-Christian?
Oh, no. It's more like that can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
What is the place of hope or direction? Because you get a chance to share this message so much. How can you give hope to somebody who's hearing this and they know you're right, but they don't know what to do about it?
Yeah, seek help. Look, we got to start with humility.
Yeah.
Right? That's the foundation of all the virtues, because everything else can build upon that. If you don't have humility, then all the other virtues are going to crumble. Humility is like the most basic, because it says, okay, Lord, you have the answer. I'm incapable.
Yeah.
And I'm incapable of changing somebody's life in this sphere, right? I mean, come on, I can't change your life. I can't change your life.
You tried.
That's God. No, really, I can't make you believe. I can't just convince you intellectually. Like, if your heart and your mind are going to change, it's because you decided and God worked on you.
Yeah.
Now, he could use me to do that.
Be a vessel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He could use me, but that's God's stuff. Okay. So be humble enough to say, okay, Lord, I still have to grow and learn. And I think we don't have enough of kind of an attitude of humility and growth when people are put into leadership positions in the church enough. Where, you think about a lot of professional things. You go through a mentorship program as a doctor, but you don't stop learning as a doctor because you're going to have new tools, you're going to have new diseases, you're going to have new problems. You don't want your heart surgeon to have stopped knowing how to be a better cardiologist 20 years ago. But a lot of our professionals in the Catholic Church are that way. A lot of our clergy are. So we have to have this attitude of still receiving and growing, and then we're going to have to go out there and find somebody who's able to help us with whatever we need to grow into.
Do we have maybe a bigger cultural attitude problem of accepting mediocrity because we can't demand excellence because we're just the church?
I think Jeff just said it just right. Yes. The answer is yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's why we started the BeatiDudes.
Yeah. Because status quo is way more easy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's excusable.
It is. And here's the thing. If you want to be a good Catholic leader, you're going to have to answer before God in heaven for those souls that you have been given pastoral responsibility of. This is why being the Pope is the worst job in the world, because he has to literally answer for every soul.
Every soul.
Every soul on this earth while he's alive. And the bishop of Dallas has to answer for every soul that's in Dallas. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Not just the people that go to church. And that's what we've got to remember. And that pastor, same thing. Now, you got to answer for your family, right?
Yep.
But you have to answer for your friends and your neighbors and the people you meet today.
Yep.
What did you do to shine the light of Jesus Christ to these people?
I mostly threatened them to get back in Mass.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We got, I cussed at him while I was driving over here because I hate Dallas traffic.
The Moss Mass Challenge.
That's it.
Go to Moss.
It took me a second there. You guys have all these inside jokes, and I'm only catching a third.
Sure.
You're going to become a third of them after this show.
Yeah,
so.
you're giving us a lot of good
my
material.
gosh.
Thank you.
No, you're awesome.
No, this is great.
The surprise keynote is like telling your friend, I signed you up. You're tonight's opening act at the Improv. Or, stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know what? Some of the best talks I've ever given are things where I had no prep.
That's right.
I mean, I'm literally driving over a talk. This was 20-something years ago now. They pick up the phone, call me while I'm driving over and say, hey, we got the topic wrong. Could you do this topic instead? I walk in the door, do that topic, and somehow Holy Spirit showed up and he slayed. So
would you say the opposite's also true? The over-prep sometimes is the worst talks of your life?
sometimes, but I think there has to be adequate preparation. You got to know what you're talking about.
Well,
now, if you know what you're talking about, the preparation falls in place a lot easier.
Well,
right?
and part of the preparation is just the ongoing prayer life and spiritual reading
And how do
all
you
of
pronounce some of these words?
that. Yeah.
LeJeune.
LeJeune.
I had to talk about Seychelles, in a
Seychelles.
you know what I'm talking about? The place you go to lay around.
Seychelles.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's
an island.
Seychelles, I
I was
believe.
listening on the drive there to be the MC. I kept playing the Google speak it out loud version of a couple words. I'm like, Google. I guess they.
Seychelles.
I gotta say,
Seychelles.
I love that Siri pronounces your name in my phone as Jeff Schiefelbein.
What about this? I said this morning, call Cody Slape. Calling Cody Slape.
Yeah,
I'm like,
always.
that's really mean.
That's
Well,
like Finding Nemo.
Did you see what we got going on today? In case Marcel forgets one of our names, Nick is Moneybags, Paul is Funny Bags, and Jeff is Honey Badger.
Can we just erase that now?
That's about right.
Honey Badger?
Oh, I'm vicious, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't care.
Set you on a lion?
Oh, yeah.
You go
Watch me.
after it?
I will fight 3 lions in the middle of it, eat a snake while I'm fighting them.
There we go.
Okay. Can we put a timer on that and then draw
go.
some lions in from the zoo?
And
No, you don't have that power. You're
bring
the
him in,
guest.
Cody Slape.
Slappy. Yeah, you just recently learned about honey badgers.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
sent me that
They
video.
are some bad dudes.
Mamma jammas.
And they look like they could, not that they just don't care, like I'm going to beat you up. They look like it could be just a Sunday stroll.
Yeah,
They're
like,
whipping you.
Yeah.
I told you this at night, but when we were in Africa, honeymoon, they're like, we eat at the common tent, and then there's 6 tents you go to in the bush, right? There's nothing around, it's pitch black. And they said, here, take this walkie-talkie to your tent. Between here and your tent is a honey badger, and just use the walkie-talkie if it comes up. And I'm like, to do what? What am I going to do?
It's killing me.
I'm dying. Somebody please come recover what's left.
I think you get the.
And what were you thinking in that moment?
And
I was thinking,
I think you probably would have heard that through the tent. I don't know that I
canvas.
What I found out later is he just likes the walkie-talkie. So if you give it to him, he runs around talking.
Here you
on
go,
it.
buddy. Here you go, buddy.
That guy was nothing. Crunching.
This is kind of an ADD show.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You're really, really unpacking this thing right now.
You're getting the feel of it.
Money bags.
I say Merite and Francois. You say
LeJeune.
Gervaux.
Oh, Gervaux.
I was going to say Marcel. I had no idea.
I had no idea where that was
Yeah,
going
neither
either.
did I. We never do, but we always try to support each other.
What's exciting right now for the Catholic missionary disciples?
Exciting.
Yeah, what are you excited
Well,
about?
I
What
got
can
a
we
new
be praying
project
for?
coming up.
Yeah.
I can't tell your
That's
audience what it is.
perfect
I
podcast
know.
material. Thanks.
Honestly, I
That
can't.
sounds like-
Can you say it in sounds like or charades style?
No.
Pig Latin.
Code name? Can we get a code name?
Project.
Soaring Eagle.
Yes.
There we go.
That's it. It's
All right.
Project
Oh.
Soaring Eagle.
Raise you up on
Interesting.
Eagle Talents.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna change a lot of parishes. But we're in test phase right now, and it's going really well.
Nice.
Cool.
And now, is this in collaboration with some of those people you met with earlier?
We're going to ask more questions I think he won't talk about.
Well, I just didn't know if he could talk around it.
There is a possibility of collaboration.
Nice,
Yes.
because
Ooh.
I think I heard you say, I don't know if you've said it on the episode, but at least as you were walking in, we were kind of discussing, and you said that it's not really a spirit of competition amongst you guys.
No, so in the parish
good.
renewal space, if you will, there's way too big of a need and a lot of really good people who want good for the church, who
Yeah.
want souls to go to heaven,
Yeah.
who want to see renewal. And we don't see each other as competition for
right.
business, for clients or whatnot. We're really looking at it like, look, we're all in the vineyard and there's not enough workers. This is a
Yeah.
kingdom that we're working on. These are people who really want Jesus Christ to be known. And so we get together and we pray for each other and for the work that we're doing. And we give each other, advice and donors, and we go to each other's events. and we help each other. And it's really neat right now to be able to do that kind of stuff, because isn't that the way the church is supposed to be?
Yeah, versus guarding my program against.
Yeah, and that's an attitude of scarcity, right?
Yeah.
Where you're scared. It's a scared scarcity in a sense. Like, if they take mine, what's going to be left, right? Like, it's the pie that, you're going to take my piece and I don't have enough. And instead of that, let's grow the pie. And the pie is so big right now for this need.
Yep.
We could eat our fill and still.
It's funny, you're not even fighting over the same dollar. If there's good stuff, the dollars come.
No, absolutely.
You're fighting over the same dollar if what you're doing is terrible and people just feel guilty.
Yeah, and look, the other day I got a phone call from a priest, and he was asking about working with Catholic missionary disciples. And he started complaining about one of these groups, about he had a bad experience with one employee from one of these groups. And I defended it.
Good.
Because I know better than he does just the kind of good work they're doing. Yeah. And I told him that's not the norm, and I would have a conversation with them, and you need to let them know, and please do. And so I just spent most of that call talking to him about how that was still a good organization, and don't judge them on that.
Yeah, it's no different than the usher mouthing off at you and you acting like that's a bad parish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
ushers are always yelling at me.
Well, that's just because you're always wrangling seven children.
Please turn off your phone, sir. Stop watching YouTube.
That's my honey badger.
That's it.
Turn around and pray. I'm busy. That's what I tell them.
No, but it's true, because, that person could just be having a bad day, right? Because, it's still just like we're human as well, as much as we're trying to be in the mission field.
Mm-hmm. Or it may not be exactly what he needs right now from that org, right? What their charism and what they offer may not be perfect for him right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But let's find what's right. And it may not even be my organization, right? Our apostolate does good work, but we're not for everybody. You're not ready in some respects. Like, if you work with, say, one of these organizations that does a lot of organizational health and good meetings, and your communications are better, and you start to work on your leadership team and advancing this stuff, and then you come work with me, you're set up for way more success.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of stuff we're trying to think through tactically.
Pipeline.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a pipeline? Could we even test, like, maybe we get 5 of us or even 3 of us, and we get a donor who tests us, like, running in sequence.
Yeah.
And to do a parish. And is there a parish out there that's got a priest? Father, if you're listening.
You are listening.
And you've got a donor and you want to work with 3 different great organizations, we'll line it up. We'll get it going, because, we're all working together.
Amen.
And we will donate our typical rider as... We'll scratch it. All the money goes straight to these 3 apostolates. None of it's going to go to the BeatiDudes for today. For just today.
So, are we going to name that amount?
No, it's free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm giving it to him for free.
Nice.
I'm just not adding something to this one.
Nice.
I'm letting Marcel run.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we did or didn't do, but that's awesome.
Normally if somebody tries to sell something on here, I just throw on another 10% for us.
Well, the paperwork never came through for some reason. So
Trust me, you're not getting out of here without anything that we want signed.
Yeah.
I can't. What are you talking about? There's no room to get out.
Yeah, your guest fee never came through. I
don't know what happened.
Hey, these biceps are only second to Paul's college biceps.
That's right.
Good luck getting past Paul.
Okay.
And then Honey Badger's
He's just going to plow.
Honey Badger's going to be over here just walking back and forth looking through the trash and the stuff.
it.
But you're
Yeah.
never getting past there.
Well, yeah, but Paul, I outweigh him by what, like 130 probably?
Mayhaps, yeah. A little bit of a different weight class, I think.
You're going to get so wrapped around your head because you just said that. Nick's going to do all the calculations, and he's going to like throw you like a word problem like you would have in 4th grade, and it's going to freeze you. And then
And that would actually, at this point in my life,
Paul's
I
going
would
to headlock
stop.
you.
I would
That
stop,
bicep's
not
going to
know
go straight
anything.
into your Marcel apple right here and just choke you out.
It's not named after each individual person.
How's your Jeff apple been?
It's really delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Can you handle this?
I don't know.
He's like, just go to the second show. Get this over.
Wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up.
How do people find you online? What are they? I mean, there's the LinkedIn, but what?
CatholicMissionaryDisciples.com.
You got the .com.
Yeah, .com.
Awesome. That one was.
We
not
got the
taken.
.org too.
Ooh.
I don't think we have the like .eu though. I don't.
yeah.
Or
Well-
.fra. Did they have that?
I do not
I do
know.
not know.
You are the one who knows this.
I don't know.
Do you have .ug for Uganda?
What about Catholic Missionary Disciples .va?
No.
You don't have a Vatican?
No, we don't have .va.
.va.
I think they somehow claimed all of them.
That's fair. Yeah. It should be under an umbrella.
Well, we actually bought a couple that we can sell to you. One of them is Catholic Missionary Disciples .jom. That's an old joke.
That goes back to
Recalled.
Yeah, I don't think we're interested.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm afraid I'm not interesting. But you know what? That's not what this show's about.
That's right.
It's about you. As a guest, what are things that we can take away as challenges? Like, and I mean this, like you're the parishioner. How can you help your church, your parish, to start to make these micro movements towards the other direction, not the 1% change that's just going to still land us in Antarctica?
Yeah. So first thing I'd say is, can we start the timer for 30 minutes at least? But that's a really good question, and it's very deep. But ultimately, it comes down to kind of what you guys talk about. It's the undivided life, right? Yep. It's an integrated, I do this in every part of my life. There's no compartmentalization. My spiritual life flows into my apostolic works. My service to the community is coming out of the interior life that I have. My relationship with my family and friends is coming from all of this as well. It's all interconnected. There's nothing that's separated. And I don't turn it on or off.
Yeah.
I don't go to church to get involved. I'm on mission. I go to worship and receive so that I can bring it to the world that's in desperate need for Jesus Christ. And when we have that vision that I'm actually to answer before God, but also not just, as some kind of guilt trip, but also that this is my mission in life. My ultimate mission in life is to get souls to heaven. First me, and then everybody else I can have influence on. And since I don't control their free will, because free will's stupid, because everybody... Except for mine. My free will's awesome, by the way. Dude, your free will sucks. Your free will sucks. Your free will sucks. Everybody else's does, because you people won't do what I tell you.
That's right.
But
my card was declined.
Yeah,
in fairness.
I know. So if we can live that kind of life where it all flows out of the same thing, which is the grace that God gives us to go out there and change lives.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that like a missing element of the spiritual life for a lot of people is mission and fruitfulness.
Yeah. Free will hunting.
Oh my gosh. Blink.
Yeah. Where's our soundboard?
That's that movie about that orca whale that graduated from MIT.
Free will, and he jumps over. Free will hunting.
I love combining 90s movies.
The crazy thing about free will hunting is this won't be the last time you guys think about it. It's actually going to be...
it'll get stuck in your head.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
How do you like them sardines?
Nice.
We're going to recreate 2 movies together.
This is awesome.
I want to
For the Catholic Church.
I want to see that mashup.
He should also be a priest. He should jump out of the water.
Well, he's already got the black and
collar on.
white. He's got the black and white.
Yeah.
Well, and don't forget... no, Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg are not the same person.
No, yeah,
That's right.
very, very different.
I know.
Just figured it out.
That was good.
Can we have like 7 different mashup movies?
You saved yourself some real embarrassment there, Jeff. That was good.
Yeah. No.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
They kind of get mixed up, though, don't they?
I mean,
They
look,
should.
Boston action.
Yeah.
Short.
There's a reason you
Stubby
thought
fingers.
for a
About
second.
the same time.
Stubby finger.
Oh, yeah. They've got very...
They're like me.
This
They
is
have bad
wild.
cuticles. I mean,
I'm going to get punched by one of them, and I won't know which one it is.
thank you, sir. May I have another?
There it is.
I'm sorry, Mark. Matt.
I think you did a great job in Made in Manhattan.
No, that's McConaughey. Very different. All right.
Don't.
My goal
No.
is to get punched by as many decent celebrities from 20 years ago as possible. Okay. Well, speaking of which, Marcel.
Yeah.
LeJeune.
He knew.
The pause. The pause and head tilts.
He read you like a book, Jeff. And y'all met like a month ago, right?
Yeah.
We've known each other
Longer than that.
on the internets for a while.
Okay.
We both use the free version, but it's connected us. So we have a special thing going. But we spent some time in the green room together, and it was a lot of staring at each other, squinting, and trying to figure out who's older. We've established that today. And a lot of just like, hey, nice jeans. Are those
Jinko?
Actually, do you know what the commercial is? The famous commercial from the 80s is, are those blank jeans you're wearing? Do you remember this? Bugle Boy. They were Bugle Boy jeans.
Bugle Boy. Oh, wow. I do remember Bugle Boy.
He stopped participating.
I didn't know this was an 80s jeans show. And
We didn't plan for that
money.
either, but-
I didn't have the money growing up to get Bugle
see a
Boy or
commercial.
Gerbeau or any of those things.
To see a commercial.
That was well played.
All right. Well, we will see all of you in the various gene commercials of life. And for the rest of you, we will
See you in the Eucharist.
God bless.
I mean, God bless.
Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to join us at our undersized table, subscribe to the video version of the show on YouTube by typing @ that's the symbol @ so shift and 2 on your keyboard, @the_BeatiDudes on YouTube. We'll see you there.
The